Good morning, YouTubers, or night, or evening. It's morning for me right now anyways. Gotta enjoy looking at this view every day. Alright, well, we're gonna do a Tesla screen review, tips and tricks on what I learned through my install. Took me about 4 days to work out all the kinks and such, but I figured I'd save a nice little cold start for you guys with the new exhaust. That's pretty loud. Alright, we got the screen firing up here. I'm gonna go drive to a parking lot so I don't disturb my neighbors from idling out here for too long. It's not really that loud once it warms up, but it's kind of early, so 7:51, I don't really want to annoy my neighbors. This is the initial startup screen that you get. That's weird, I don't know why I just turned off. Never does that. Interesting. But yeah, so that was weird. That's probably one out of like maybe 5 glitches I've had since I own it, and it's been, I think I've had it for 2-3 months now. No, I'd say 2 months. And yeah, like I said, I've only had about maybe 5 glitches, if that. So, and that was one of them. So, I mean, I've had it like freeze up for all of 1 second or something before, or you know, I haven't had that happen. But anyways, so on to the review. And the initial screen right here, you can change photos if you want, whatever looks cool to you. This screen, honestly, just like, it looks cool to other people if I see it for a little bit. It's not a bad background to stare at, but I like the functionality of this unit instead of looking at pointless pictures. So down here you have all of your climate control, which is cool. It shows you what setting your vent is on. You can have defrost, you can, you know, add your fan speed, lower your fan speed, whatever you choose. Oh, there you go. So once you tap down there, it pops this up here. And then this is how you can change all your air settings. Or you can hit the climate button, and then it brings you back to InTouch. So this screen also will show you everything that the original setup of the car had. So basically, remember this screen looked familiar on those cheesy 2 screens that come with this? Well, you can use everything on your original screen. You just touch the InTouch button up there, or climate. Climate will bring you to like the climate control for the original screen. Now that you're on InTouch, check this out. New home. See, so you can actually use all of your old stuff. You can still do all of your settings that you like and everything. The whole point of keeping the stock system in is so that you can, it's really like a computer. It's how you control all your settings and stuff for your wipers or lights, or unlock, lock, if it unlocks just your driver door, all the doors, all those options and such are still available through InTouch. So I'm gonna go back home. My navigation I have set up as Waze. Waze works really well on here. There you go. And then whenever, what I have set up, so navigation, all these elements up here, navigation, radio, music, InTouch is its own, obviously. InTouch is going back to the stock screen. But video, you can preset what app you want to use. Radio, music, navigation, all these up here, you preset whatever app you want to use. Navigation I set up as Waze. I love Waze. And then what I also have set up is that when you have navigation on only and you click another app, it's gonna open it up. And also to power the unit, as far as internet goes, you have to use a phone with hotspot. So put the hotspot on, let that connect. But yeah, so like I said, when you use navigation and you open something else up, I have it set to split screen. So we'll do music, which I have Spotify set up on my music. There you go. So there's a split screen. Well, it's supposed to be. This thing's acting up when I want to take a video. That's annoying. Anyways, I probably have to update it, honestly. But yeah, here's Spotify. So you're supposed to be able to click navigation, and then when you click music, have it set to do dual, just like that. Now it's working fine. It's weird. Anyways, guys, like, I don't know why I just did that twice in a row, but it really never has. So I guess this thing's trying to be funny for the video. But anyways, yeah, it's kind of cool. You can do two at once while you're driving. You can also have YouTube down here. You can open up you can even open up like Internet Explorer or Google Chrome, and see, this is how you delete all your apps on the second screen. So right up here is your button for pages, that top corner, and that's how you click that, and it opens everything up in this form where you can just swipe it away and get rid of it. So get rid of that. Show you what the internet is like. You got Explorer right here. Pretty awesome. I mean, you can literally hop on the YouTube page and everything. It's pretty quick as well. It's really quick, actually. And yeah, I honestly love the unit. You can do pretty much everything with it. You can download apps from the App Store. It's basically like having an Android tablet or phone. I mean, there's my YouTube, Hulu. You can play Netflix. So all in all, it's pretty much like having an Android tablet, but it has, you know, GPS and really good navigation. So reviews on this, I love it. It's amazing. And the only downside, I guess, which really doesn't bother me at all, is when it glitches. But like I said, it just barely ever happens. So it's not a big deal. I'm pretty sure it's just an update that'll fix some bugs. Best part about these is you can keep updating them with software and stuff. They keep coming out with new software to get rid of bugs. So, but it's pretty seamless. I can't complain. I honestly cannot complain. It's very seamless. But as far as install goes, I'll give you guys a quick walkthrough. So you have to pull your console up, which isn't that hard, honestly. You have to pull the sides out, and you also have to pull your steering wheel covers off, because there's a wire that runs through here, plugs into your steering wheel harness. Everything also is plug and play, which is great. It's pretty much each cord that's a plug and play has a female and a male, and all it's doing is tapping into the original hardware. That's it. All you're doing is plugging pins and connectors. It's super easy. It's all wiring harnesses, and they're really done nicely. I will say the wiring is quite nice on this. The quality anyways. So yeah, I have to run a wire to here to be able to use my steering wheel controls, and then you have to run a wire to here. It actually winds up hooking up to this box and using the aux on that box, as far as this connecting to your stereo system. So you got to run a wire here, you got to run a wire here, and then the rest of the wires are all back there. Believe it or not, I got confused on this one. Just a tip for you guys: the original screen, the top portion of it, is still gonna be there. It's still behind this unit, the top screen. That's your computer and your brains for when we use InTouch, and we can use this screen as the stock console setup where you can control your air conditioning and music and all that stuff. The reason they keep the screen behind here is so that you have, you know, you can change all your settings and you still have your original computer of the car. So basically you still have your same exact setup as if you wanted to use that shitty Infinity InTouch, but you also have this too. So if you have a change in option or something as far as settings in the car, it's all on this. You can't just, you know, flick a switch. So it's all electronic, which I do like. But yeah, so the screen back here was confusing to me. I didn't know that it had to be there. I took it out, didn't work. I went through a lot figuring out how this works great. So this screen stays. The bottom screen, along with like the side pieces, it's all one thing. Those go. And then yeah, so that was kind of confusing to me. A big tip that I learned, guys, one of the most important things with this unit is where you put your GPS puck. There's mine. That's the best spot. I couldn't find a better spot. I had it inside of here first. Wouldn't work. It was so laggy. It was horrible. I was kind of worried about the unit and its performance and functionality. But friend and research told me that you need to wire your puck. You go through you go underneath of your glove box. So you'll go like through this plastic here. You wind up going underneath the glove box. It's tucked up in there. You can just tuck it up in there. There's a lot of space to tuck wire. Tuck it up in there, run it through the side, and then I tucked my wire up in that pillar, and then I put that with a 3M sticky tape right there. That's the best location I could find. It's the cleanest. I mean, otherwise you got to run wire all the way here, and if you go this way, it's not as easy with the you know, controls and everything being in the way. It's kind of hard to like get in here. Plus, I don't want it in my face. So I thought that was the best spot personally. It's all personal preference, but you have to have it at least like on your windshield. Like I suggest anywhere up in here is totally fine, but you can't, like, this needs direct contact with the sky. It really does. I've tried every location, and this is the best location. And the way to test and see how many GPS satellites you're hooked up to is you just go right to settings right here, then you go to GPS monitor. There's all my satellites. So if you don't have a lot of green, and I'm not in the best spot either right here, I'm next to a building, but if you don't have a lot of like green showing up here and good numbers, like you can see I got 30 satellites there, 21 there, 17 there, 26 there. If you need a lot of satellites, I barely had anything on this before, but once I put it up here, I get plenty of connectivity. It's not a big deal. So, and then yeah, when you hit more settings here, it brings you literally to like an Android setup, just like I have on my phone, which I'm switching to iPhone soon. Sorry, iPhone users. Really for quality of like pictures and content compatibility with everyone else with the iPhone. I do love the Android platform, so this screen works good for me. But yeah, guys, that's my like quick review walkthrough of the screen. The GPS tip is a very good thing, and also make sure you plug your wiring harness into here when you take these covers off. You definitely want your steering wheel controls. My second issue that I had was I didn't hook up this wire for the auxiliary. If you don't run a wire from here all the way to here and hook it up, that's the auxiliary wire for music sound. I had no sound or audio for so long. It was not so long, it was a day or two. It felt like forever though. And I you know, I also thought the unit had an issue between the GPS and that, and it was really user error. So all that needs to be done is, you know, connect all the right wires as they show you in the video. Make sure your GPS is in the location like that. I say that location's the best, my opinion. But guys, thanks for watching. More content to come. I'm gonna give you videos on everything I've done, but this is a start. So all right, I hope you guys enjoyed. Like or press that subscribe button.